Hi y'all, welcome back to Hang Out with Liz. Today I'm at my vanity and I was asked about eyeshadow looks. So I decided to give it a roll. We'll play, we'll have fun. If you guys like it, I'll do more. I'll focus on a color each time, I think. Right now grays and blues are really in, so we're going to focus on more of a gray tone, I think, for now. Kind of to match my shirt a little bit. But anywho, yeah. So if you like this, I'll keep going with more. Now to make this a little bit quicker on everybody, I decided to go ahead and start with just the base. No highlighter, no bronzer, no blush. Just that base that I always start with. First thing I did was use the Thayer's Witch Hazel and Cucumber Mint. And I just spritzed a little and then I tapped it in with this. And that gave my face the moisture so that my pores aren't showing the same way. Because it was a little dry this morning. It tends to do that winter. And that helps keep the makeup sticking properly too. Okay? And you just let it dry a second. And then the next thing I did was the New Color foundation primer. It's just standard primer from a dollar store. So nothing fancy. And then from there I used the LA Colors Light 1 because I have light skin. And I just used a sponge. This side I used to do the liquid and this side I used to do the powders. Okay? So that's where we started. And it's a pretty basic, simple thing. Put that to the side. So the next step is eyes. Okay, now I thought about this long and hard. I've tried all kinds. I've tried Jeffree Star. I've tried Natasha. I've tried Huda Beauty. I love Huda Beauty, by the way. They have some really awesome palettes, but I haven't replaced them in a while, so I need to get new ones because I've actually used them up. Revolution. I've tried so many. I really have. I've tried them at all levels of ends, from Ulta to Glam Light. Glam Light's a really good one too. One of my favorites. To Morph. To, I mean, total generics. To everything in between. I love makeup. So I've had a lot of makeup over the years in a lot of different brands. There's a lot I like. I even love this one. This one's a really good brand, by the way. Patrick Star One Size. Oh, it's a good palette. You can tell I like it because look, it's pretty well used. It's loved. So, you know, I have all kinds of palettes. I mean, Wet n Wild. I've got them all. At all the different levels. And I enjoy all of them for different reasons. But today I decided to go with some that are a little easier to get. Not so on the expensive side since you're probably just starting out. And so I got the Sephora from Christmas last year, the multi-use face one. Looks like that. Okay. And for a little bit more depth of color, I'm adding the Revolution, the Joker, possibly. Looks like that. Okay. These are easier to get companies, easier to get colors, but a lot of the companies are really good. Okay. And we could talk about fallout and what that is. And that's something you look for when you get a palette. You look for fallout. How much is falling off the brush onto your face because you don't want it smeared all over. You're looking for color. How much it gives. Is it buildable? Blendable? These are the things you hear. So really, you're just looking for that. Color payout. Buildable, fallout. You know, that kind of thing. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to grab a brush. Excuse me going close to my brushes all the time. I'm slightly blind because I don't have my glasses on. So I'm actually pretty blind. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with our base primer. Let me get it popped open. I use this. It's by Clinique. It's primer. I've used all kinds of primers over the years. This is just the one I'm into right now. Let me see if I can get one of my little sponge brushes. I should have a mini sponge. And I do. These are nice too if you're just starting, because it's easy to swipe and then it's there, but brushwork's fun too. Okay, so I always use these on the actual like primer. It just makes it easy. I'm running low on primer. I'm gonna have to buy more soon. And for those who have hooded eyes, I don't have a hooded eye, but I do have a wrinkly eye. It kind of acts the same. There are ways to do it still. You can still play. It just doesn't show as much. But it doesn't mean that you can't play. You just kind of gotta put it up a little higher. And there are a lot of ways to do that too. So, but today let's keep it kind of base. So you can see I put primer on both eyes. Hopefully it's not too gunky, because it's getting a little old. Sorry. Okay, I got primer on both eyes. That usually goes a lot quicker. And then we're going to do the Revolution one first. I'm going to do that nice, pretty dark gray in that bottom corner. And it does have sparkle to it. And you'll probably see that. But it's such a pretty, pretty color. Okay. Now the way you tell fallout. Let me see if I can find my thing. I know I have a thing. Let me go brush changer. Ah, told you I had a thing. Okay, and you can get these anywhere. I mean, this one is the color switch, but they sell them all kinds of places, all different colors. That's how you tell fallout. You dip your brush in to your color, like that. Just go gentle. You don't have to like dig it, okay? And you take this and you go like that. And if a lot falls off, well, it's got a lot of fall off, okay? And you kind of do this, and you go in, and you're gonna see that it gives a little bit of color, but not a ton of color, because this is a glittery base. Oh, look at that pretty color tonage. I'm trying to turn towards the camera, even though I don't see it the same way that way. We'll see how long this lasts. That's my first base color. Okay, now you see I have extra primer right here? There's a couple things you can do for that if you ever get weird color tones. You can take something like this, or like micellar water. You just gently, with your eyes closed, wipe through, and it all comes off. Okay, it's a nice easy fix. So you can see the eye's dark. I'm gonna do the other eye. Revolution's known for color payout for sure. Huda is good for color. Glam Light's really good for color, especially if you're doing these where they're the shimmers. They have the best shimmers. Oh, they're shimmers. But for today, let's do Revolution. You can see how those wrinkles are kind of affecting how it goes on. I just gently, very, very gently, lift up just a little bit, kind of get it in there. Just a little bit. And now we have a base. Okay, and we're gonna come in. I'm going to do a really pretty, really light blue-gray by Sephora. Right there. It's so pretty. I'm gonna use the smaller end. The bigger end's what I use for my base, right? The smaller end's what I'm gonna use for this. You can use any brush size you're comfortable with. I have slightly smaller eyes, so watch. Here's your... This one has a lot of fallout, so be careful. I can do it again so you can see it. See how it clouds up? That's fallout. So you gotta be very gentle with Sephora's. It means it's a little bit drier formula. It's gonna have a lot of fallout and you don't want it on your face. You can always tap your container each time and keep going. You can see just kind of lightening it up a bit. Sorry guys, gotta go through this layer in a minute. Now you got that like ice silver look going on. Oh, these two don't combine. I should have known. That's okay though. Okay, now you can see the fallout, what it did. That's why that's so important in makeup. It's okay though. An easy fix. A little bit of wet. You just kind of gently and carefully. Be careful not to get in your eyes if you do what I did with witch hazel. You don't want it in your eyes. But there are stuff that's safe for eyes, like micellar water and stuff. Oh man, that is a lot of fallout. Okay. There you go. You can see it. It's got a blend. Okay. Next color. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more of that for the other side, just to keep them the same. This is a pretty simple look. I'm not doing a ton to it. Okay, I'm gonna do in the corners. I've got this really, really pretty coloring. It's a nice dark gray. We're gonna smoke it out. Do the other corner. Oh yeah, oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna show you the effect in a second here. Just want that little bit. And do this corner. Kind of go with the smoked edge. And on the other side. I'm going a little more. Probably a mistake, but I'm enjoying the smoke color. I'm just doing that crease. Your crease is the part where your lid meets. It gives this natural little boop. So we're not doing the whole eye. We actually have the brush turned up with the thing, and you're just doing that crease line like that. That's all you're doing. So just enough to kind of smoke it out a bit. Okay, and then if you wanted to, you can get kind of more of a blending brush or a little bit bigger brush. Just kind of blend it through. Blending's easy, you just kind of rub it. Kind of combines those three colors. Okay? And there you go. There's your eyes. Okay. Now, some people use liners, and you can, and we could. I have plenty of them. I have all kinds of liners. So, you know. Probably turn it around for a sec. Let's see if I can make you see them. See all my liners and mascaras? We'll do mascara. I don't do a ton of liners, especially on this first video, because it's just a base look. It's very simple. It's something easy peasy. Okay, now let's see here. Let's do an eyeshadow or a blush real quick and highlighter. Let's see what we got going on. Alright, that one. I have more behind you in a plastic holder, but I don't want to interrupt you. So let's use one of these, shall we? Ooh, it's pretty. This one is True and Lucia's Lucky Glow. I love their palettes. I love the color tones. Okay. Let's grab a random brush. And let me go in with 777s. It's a beautiful highlighter. Oh, look at that shimmer. Oh man, I love 777. You can see the shim and shine. Okay. And then, let me see here. I don't really want a wild cherry. Let me see what else I got. Let's use the Beauty Bakery Cotton Candy. We're going to do Sip Sip Hooray. It's just a really light blush. Just enough blush to know you're wearing blush. Now, because I have rosacea, my cheeks get pretty red pretty quick. So, it's nice to have just like that hint without like the full-on boom in your face coloring. Aw, that's pretty. And then I think we'll go in with another layer. Let me do a little bit of Wild Cherry. Wild Cherry's pretty bright. You're gonna see it quick. See? Okay. So that's my blush and my highlighter. Not doing bronzer, again keeping it simple. Let's see, I haven't played with this one yet. I usually use Sky High. I'm kind of in a play mood. Let's do this. Let's do One Size, Fantasize. Let's see what they're like. I do love their eyeshadow palette. Let's see. I'm very blessed. My eyes are naturally long eyelashed. Not too bad. I'd say not the best, not the worst. You can see the mascara is coming on it. It's definitely lengthening. Yeah, this one highlights length, not volume. You can see it's on it. It's got a little bit of clumpage, but not bad. Really, not bad at all. I like the control of that brush. Let me see if I can. It's just a dry spool. Nothing's on it. And you can just take it. And you can push through any pieces that you didn't like or any sections you didn't like. Pick up some of that color and move it. secrets to do this while you just got done. If you do it too late, then it doesn't work the same way. See, there you go. That's better. That's a freckle underneath, so. But yeah, see, that's better. You could do that with any of them. It just gives you a little more control. But yeah, so this is the Fantasize mascara. And I'm not mad at it. I like it. And I like this brush head. It's just a traditional, more spoolie, but it's still on the thinner side. You can see it. It's a good brush head. Not mad. Okay. So we did highlighter. Gotta do lips. Let's do our lips. Let me see here. Peach oil from Ulta. Trying to make it show the name. It's even harder when you can't see what you're doing. This is a roller ball. You always want to use like a chapstick or a lip balm, especially when using matte colors. And bonus, now I taste peach. Okay? Especially if you're not using like a gloss. Glosses you don't have to as much. And let's use a color you can get anywhere. Maybelline New York Slippy. Looks like that. It's one of those all day stays, so be careful because it will stain your lips a little bit. Take a minute to get it off. Sometimes you just need a mirror. And there you go. Now again, you can use lip liners like you can use eyeliners. There's lots of people do. I'm just not this video. But yeah, so that's it. That's the Ultimate Maybelline New York. And the color is More Mauve 559. Okay. So that's our look. You got highlighter and blush, lippy, eyes, and I hope that helps. You definitely got a silver gray cone with a little bit of smoke to it. You can see the smoky color. You can see that silver gray. It's so pretty. So that's my eye color. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, we'll do more. And we'll do harder colors and different colors. And we can do makeup so much fun. You can do so many things in so many ways. This is just a basic, how to put on a basic eyeshadow kind of thing. So it's a simple, easygoing eyeshadow. Nothing extreme. Okay, well that's my video. I hope you have fun. Happy makeuping. And discover your own looks. And I will see you later. Bye.